Hey guys, it's Melanie the Mystic back again to do another reading for you guys. So, how is everyone? I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing amazing. Um, just want to put it out there that no matter what's going on in my life, I love being alive, and I love to spread love to everyone that needs it. So, having said that, I hope everyone is happy to be alive, because we all should be. And as I said that, it said 35 on the camera counter. So that's Archangel Michael chiming in. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I love you with all my heart. Thank you for all of the protection that you grant and give to all of us every day, all the time. I am grateful for everything you do for us, Archangel Michael. He is a protective warrior that is with each and every one of us, especially in our darkest times. And he never stops fighting for us. So I just want to put that out there. So if you're someone that recognizes the fact that there is angelic presences around you that help you in your life, thank them. Tell them you love them. Tell them you appreciate them, okay? All right, so this reading is really deep, guys. This is going to be resonating for those of you that have a really deep connection within yourself. You're deeply connected to the spirits and the spirit realm. Even if you don't recognize it that way, you have a very deep and connected intuitive ness about you. I make up my own words, so you guys will just have to deal with that. I could make a whole dictionary of words that I've made up. But anyway, yeah, you're someone that has an extreme deep and connected intuition. Not everyone views their intuition as being connected to spirits and the spirit realm, but that's exactly what that means for those of you that don't know. Now, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. You have high priestess energy here, and we're going to get into that, okay? And whoever you are, you're extremely powerful, and you have a lot, like I said, a lot of pull in the spiritual realm, meaning there are very high-ranking spirits that surround you on a regular basis that are helping to guide you towards the things that you need to be delving into and indulging in and things like that, okay? So let's start this reading out with the dice, okay? I'm going to roll these. It'll be just loud for a second. And then after I roll these, we'll talk about what I'm seeing. Wow. Wow. Okay. So we got 333, 1, and 6. So that's actually perfect for this kind of reading too. Sorry guys, I'm going to be rubbing my nose a lot because my allergies are in a severe uproar right now. So it is what it is. But anyhow, your 333 here is really awesome. So basically what I'm picking up there is you're definitely manifesting some big things into your life, and one or more of these manifestations you're working on is in fact going to bring in a new beginning for you with this number 1 here, okay? And this new beginning with this number 6 is going to be something having to do with servicing humanity and others with your gifts and abilities, okay, guys? Also, I'm seeing something here. You're going to have to make some relationship choices with this number 6, because there's either relationships in your life that you need to get rid of, or there's relationships about to come into your life. And it's 2:02 on my alarm clock. Just want to show you guys that. See that? 2:02. All right. That is talking about exactly what I'm talking about. Oops, I bumped that. 2s are about choices and changes and making choices that will make changes, okay? In relationships. This could be family, friends, or romantic, or business partnerships, work relationships, any kind of relationship there can be. This is all of them, okay? And so basically, I'm picking up there's at least 2 choices and or changes you need to make here within your relationships. Okay? But it's what you need to do and why is going to be different for each of you. But for some of you, these 3 threes is one giant manifestation that's going to change your life. And for others of you, this could be 3 separate manifestations that will also change your life. Again, it will be different for all of you, specifically on the details there. All right. Also, with those 3 threes, oops, those both twisted when I picked them up. Also, with these 3 threes, I'm picking up their something about you needing to fully connect internally with your own gifts, abilities, talents, okay? So that you can step fully into your personal power. All right. And let me just look at the meaning of number 3. Action was the other thing. Number 3 represents manifestation and also taking the action necessary to bring your manifestations into physicality for yourself. Okay, so don't forget to take the physical actions necessary here towards your manifestations, or it's not going to happen the way you want to, or at all. I mean, you can't just sit around and daydream about what you want, but then not go out and physically put forth the actions it's necessary to get what you want, okay? All right. So, the first thing I'm seeing here is this Devil card was the first tarot card out. So you have the Devil, which in this deck is called the shadow side, but it is the Devil card. So you can see the devil here in the background. The people that created this deck don't believe in the devil within their beliefs, so they named it the shadow side. But because this is the Devil card, they did depict him here in the background, which surprisingly enough, if you can see him, he looks like he just has a skeleton face with this brown cloak. And before I ever had this tarot deck and seen this image, I was sitting in my living room and the devil himself appeared standing right next to me, looked at me for several seconds and then disappeared. And he looked just like this. I can't make it up, you guys. He looked just like this. He had on the same brown cloak with this giant hood, and he had a skeleton face. And I oftentimes tell people he kind of reminded me of like Skeletor from the He-Man cartoons. But his cloak was brown and, you know, and whatever. But yeah, like it's crazy. He looked just like this. But just to let you guys know, I was not afraid when he appeared before me, and that is why he immediately disappeared before me. Because when you show and exude fears, that just strengthens the devil and his demons, and their, I don't want to say they have power over you. They don't have power over you, but when you're afraid, you give them power over you. Okay, so be careful with that. Your next tarot card out is the World. All right. And then the next one is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and this has Virgo. This is Virgo energy. Oh, I'm sorry. Also Capricorn energy is out here. So we have Capricorn, Virgo energy. You do not have to base the reading. When I say about the zodiac signs, I just want to put that out there, that for some of you, those zodiac signs will resonate in all different ways. Maybe you're a Capricorn, maybe you're a Virgo, maybe you have one of those in your chart somewhere. Maybe whoever this reading is about for you is a Capricorn or Virgo or has that in that chart somewhere. Maybe for whatever other reason, Capricorn and or Virgo resonates with you on some kind of level. If it does, you will know. As I mentioned, the signs, those things will come to you and you'll know if those details are meant for you or not, okay? But don't discard my readings because I mentioned a Capricorn and a Virgo in this one and you're like, oh, well, I'm not dealing with a Capricorn or Virgo, so this can't be my reading, because that's not what that means. Okay, guys? Also, reverse the roles, whatever. Cross watchers are welcome. You know, I don't care how evil you come out in this reading, you're welcome to cross watch. I don't care. So my readings are for anyone and everyone that wants to watch them. All right. So basically, the first thing I'm picking up with the Devil card is that you are giving power to someone else. Could be a Capricorn or a Virgo, but doesn't have to be. But you're granting someone else power over you, okay? And it's holding you back really, really severely. I just want to pull up in the book. I like to channel messages from the meanings in the book as well as intuitionally on my own. Where'd you go, devil? There he is. So, yeah, the first thing for sure was you are definitely giving someone or a situation power over you, okay? It's holding you back. And this could be anyone. Like I said already about there's all kinds of things going on within your relationships, and that covers all kinds of relationships. Yeah, someone in there is, you're giving them, it's like you're granting them the power over you, and it is affecting you in your life in a very, very negative way, okay? So it's time now for you to wake up to this, who this person is, and take your power back. And for others of you, it's a situation or a job or a habit, okay? Something that you are allowing to overtake you and your life. And it needs to be recognized, and you need to stop this. Also, what else was I seeing here? Also, you need to embrace your shadow side, which is the darker aspects of yourself. And you need to come to terms with whatever these things are that are holding you back as a whole, and work on each thing, because I'm sure it's more than one thing. There's probably a person in your life that you need to take notice of the fact that they're holding power over you and the things that you're doing. Maybe you're holding back from the things that you want to do or say because of this person, which if there's anyone around you that you feel like you have to filter yourself to be around them or things aren't going to be okay, then that person needs to go. You need to say goodbye to that person and they got to go. I don't care where they go, but they got to go away from you, period. Okay? And then also recognize your habits, your negative aspects from your shadow side, all the things that's time to let go of now. Because if you want these manifestations to come in and you want this new beginning that's going to come in with them, you have to be able to let go of all of these negative aspects here that are holding you back, no matter if they're people, situations, habits, negative thought processes, whatever it is, maybe all of the above for some of you, okay? So yeah, it's time to take your power back. So with the World card, I was picking up that there's definitely a cycle here that just reiterates this new beginning, number one, coming out. You have a new beginning, a new cycle that's trying to come in and start for you, but because you're allowing someone and or something to have power over you and hold you back, it's holding you up from starting this new cycle here, okay? So you need to really focus on you, worry about you, do what you need to do for you, and quit people pleasing and trying to make everyone else around you happy by doing whatever it is you think they want you to do, because that's bullcrap. Okay? That is ridiculous. You should never be living your life to please others, okay? This is not about appeasing other people around you and dimming your light, dulling yourself down. That's no. Mm-mm. No. Yeah, because you're going to have major victory and you're going to have huge achievements here. And it's in the cards. I'm seeing that you are meant to be successful in the long run here with whatever it is you're going to do. But again, you're allowing someone and or something to hold power over you, and it's holding you back, and it's also holding up your manifestations, your new beginning, your blessings, everything you're trying to create for yourself. And like I said, stop dimming your light, stop dulling yourself down to appease others. F them. Okay, seriously, I can't stand manipulative haters that see your light and want to dim it down because that's what makes them happy. Okay, they can go on somewhere and never come back, period. Ugh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting emotional and letting anger come out because this makes me sick. People like that make me sick. Why don't you go get your own life and stop trying to dull down other people around you because you're jealous of their achievements and of what they have going on? How about go make your own achievements and do your own stuff? Because we all have light within us. But there are some of us that choose to dim their own light on purpose because they want to be dark. Hey, guess what? Don't care. Go be dark. Okay? Nobody cares. Ugh. God, so annoying. I'm an emotional empath, and my emotions are going to come out when I do my reading, so it is what it is. Yeah, also Spirit's pointing out to me with the World card, you have some really deep spiritual connections between people in your life. Okay, so there are certain relationships that you do have that are extremely important to you, who you are, and the path that you're on. So that's just Spirit letting you know, like, yeah, you got some haters in the midst here around you that are trying to hold you back, but you know who they are, okay? You get signs about the fact that, man, this person is really nice to my face, but they don't make me feel good. They make me feel bad. I get bad vibes about them, but they've got to be a nice person because they're so nice to me all the time. Yeah, no. Okay, it's called manipulating and acting, okay? So, trust your intuition, trust your gut instincts. Some of your relationships are meant to be and have big purpose in your life and are very positive, and there are other ones that are negative, that are not meant to be, and they got to go, or you are not going to get everything you're working on here. Okay, don't let these people hold you back from your dreams, desires, and blessings because they're jealous. Okay. Now, the Knight of Pentacles talks a lot about spiritual tests. So it's like this is another spiritual test for you from your spirit guides. They're putting you to the test here to see if you can look beyond the mysteries, look beyond and see through the shadows around you with certain people that you're in different kinds of relationships with. Okay, it's time to see through the how do I want to say that? It's time to see through the illusions with this moon card out here. There are certain relationships and situations in your life right now that are all based off of illusions, trickery, deceit, manipulation, lies, secrets. You know who these relationships are, and it's time for you to step up and do what's right for yourself and let this go. Let these people go. Let this crap go. Okay? And like, this is like getting towards one of the last spiritual tests for you, where Spirit's putting you on the line here. They're like, what's more important, you and your life and doing whatever it is you're here to do and fulfilling your destiny and purpose? Or is it more important for you to people please and make everyone around you happy by dulling yourself down and holding yourself back to make them happy and content with your experience? But do you see how ridiculous that sounds? Who cares if other people are happy and content with your experience? Because your experience is yours, not theirs. Okay? Ugh. God, I can't stand manipulators, haters, jealous, envious people. Like, maybe if you focused on yourself some more, you wouldn't have time to be watching whoever is viewing this reading and being jealous of what they have and what they're doing. There is enough for everyone. We are all born with gifts and abilities, so there is no reason or excuse to be jealous of other people. And as a matter of fact, when you find yourself being jealous of someone else, whatever it is you're jealous of is something you're meant to have, possess, or do. And your jealousy is coming from your shadow aspects, where you know deep down, say you're jealous of some famous person because you're supposed to be famous, and your jealousy is coming from a place deep down within you where you were meant to heal something in order to become a famous person. But you didn't do the work or acknowledge the healing you needed to move forward into that type of life. So you sit stuck watching other people that are famous being a hater, being jealous, being envious, feeling anger because they shouldn't be famous. That's not fair. Yeah, because you were supposed to be and you held your own self back. All right. Let me just see if there's anything else in the book here about the Knight of Pentacles that I'm pick up for you guys as a message. Yeah, and you know, this isn't a drama-filled scenario here when it comes to this spiritual test. This is just basically on you. Who in your life supports you, loves you, and benefits you in a good, positive way? And who in your life is negative and non-supportive and holding you back? And you already know the answer to this. Don't let your ego step in and tell you any different about somebody that you know needs to go. All right? What else, Spirit? Yeah, I don't feel like this is talking about someone else in this reading. In this reading, this is talking about you. And you are a hard worker. You actively observe situations around you. Okay, you have patience when it's needed. You're responsible. And you deal with life's challenges as they come to you. All right, and now it's 2:22 on my alarm clock. I'm not going to move the camera again. It's 2:22. But that's a lot of twos. So that's 5 twos now that I saw on the clock since I've been doing this reading, which is telling me there's up to 5 people in your energy right now, currently up to date, that you are in some kind of relationship with, whether it be friendship, romantic, your boss, a family member, your BFF, whatever it is. It could be your brother, your uncle, your cousin. I don't care who it is. Some 5 people that you know are holding you back and hating on you 24/7. And they got to go. Period. They got to go. So, I pulled 2 cards from the Angels and Ancestors deck. Okay, and I always show the book. This is what the front of the boxes look like. And the title, in case anyone out there watching me reads cards and they're interested in the cards they see, or if you guys want to start reading cards, oracle cards are the best thing to start with. That's how I started out. They're much easier to read than tarot, all right? But anyway, you got the High Priestess card. And it says, harness your power. Okay. And then you got the Hunter. And it says, track down your fears and desires. All right. And it's crazy how these really tie into what I've been talking about here. Because like I said, whether you're a man or a woman, that doesn't matter. You have High Priestess energy, which means you sit in between the worlds. You can see through the veil. You get communication from spirits. You can see into the spirit realm through your dreams. You go to the astral realm, which is the lowest layer of the spirit realm, damn near every night, okay? Doing lots of work there that you are unaware of in your waking life, because that's spirit work. Your soul working in other realms while you're asleep. Because you've lived so many lives, okay? And it's just crazy. Like, if you don't know, I'm telling you right here and now, your soul is someone of great interest in the spirit realm, and you're highly guarded, you're highly protected, okay? And you attract a lot of good and positivity to yourself. And that's what makes you a magnet for other people. Okay. Other people, they're like a magnet to you, and they just gravitate towards you and want to be around you and want to be in your energy. People want to be your friend. People want to hang out with you. People want to talk with you. People want to share deep things with you for healing, because they recognize you as the healer that you are, whether you recognize it or not. All right. So, oh my gosh, my allergy nose itch is so annoying. Anyone can relate. You know what I mean. It's like an itch on the inside, not the outside. So it can't never be scratched. It's like right in the tip of my nose. Always had that. Anyway, I want to read the little thing out of the book for each of these because it blew me away when I was looking at how much it went with the tarot cards. So for the High Priestess, it says, align with the light and focus on all things that are positive. And the extended message is, you are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. All right. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. So basically, this was self-explanatory, really. You are a mystical creature, okay? You are something special at a soul level where you've lived all of these past lives to become something special at a soul level. Like, we all start from the bottom, okay? We're not just born all special. You worked for that through your past lives. You worked hard to get to where you are now in this life at a soul level. So don't let other people that are, I don't even know what we call them in the spiritual world, but a baby soul, okay, because they're living their first life experience and they haven't lived multiple lifetimes like you have and mastered multiple things throughout those multiple lifetimes to become at the level you are at. And those are the people that want to be jealous and envious and hateful, because they don't realize you're just starting out. You have lifetimes yet to go, live, have experiences, and master things to reach the level that you guys are at, that this reading is resonating for, all right? And that's just something people don't understand. And it is what it is. Nobody is better than anybody else. Thank you, Spirit. No one is better than anyone else. We are just all at different levels of our experience, okay? But it's time for you to do exactly what this says and harness your personal power and stop letting whoever these people are hold you back and take your power from you or dull you down, okay? And what's interesting too is these two cards are back to back in the book. And I find that interesting. It's like, to me, it's saying you are leveling up here, like the World card is talking about. You are leveling up, but it's taking longer because of these up to 5 people in your life holding you back because they're secretly jealous and hateful. Okay? So the Hunter says, track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings. And when you find them, you will find your desires too. Yes, oftentimes people say that you... how do I want to explain this? Whatever you're most afraid of is probably what you're meant to be here to do. It's probably your destiny, your purpose, your path. Okay? What's a good example? Like, maybe you're deathly afraid of flying on a plane. Maybe it's because you're supposed to be a pilot. Okay? That's just one random example. That could resonate with one person out there somehow, some way or something, but that's just a random example to give you guys an idea. Now, the extended message here is Instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the hunter. You are being given confidence and strength at this time so you can use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower away and live in the shadows. You are here to realize your fullest potential. But this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. And that's get rid of the haters in your life. What's the word I'm looking for? You need to make your circle smaller. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. If you are a man or you identify as a male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself on a much deeper level. And if you're female or you identify as a female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome any limitations that have been placed upon you. Okay? So basically, whether you're a man or a woman here, it does not matter. You need to become the hunter, hunt down your own fears, hunt down all of your dark aspects that hold you back, that make you anxious, that make you afraid to move forward, and get rid of them. Release them, let them go, along with this up to 5 people in your energy that gotta go. All right. So I had created 2 new oracle decks here to add to my readings. And from one of my decks, I pulled 4 cards to go with this reading. I'm not sure what I want to call this deck, but Spirit keeps saying the yin yang deck. And I like that because it's like I did half the cards are blue and half are yellow, and I mixed them together, and all the yellow cards have darker messages that are, warnings about negative things going on in your life and around you and things like that. But then all the blue cards are like the opposite of that. And they're all positive, more love and light kinds of messages and things that you need to know about yourself. And I love that all 4 blue cards came out, which are all good, positive. Because I feel like it's because you're a good, positive person. You have good, positive energies about you that you share with others around you because you're an amazing empathic healer, okay? And basically what's going on here is the first one out was you were a shaman in one of your past lives. And because of this, you have a deep connection to spirits and the spirit realm. All right. That is why you are in a high priestess energy in this life. You, like I said, you are an old soul and you have lived many past lives. Okay. And because of that, you've mastered many things on many different levels. And it's almost like you're like an ascended master in this life, but at a soul level, because your soul is still inside your human body, and it's 234 on my alarm clock. So that could resonate or have meaning for someone. But it's like your human body that you're in is still unevolved, and your soul within it is meant to carry your physical 3D self into the 5D spiritual realm of things. And that's part of what the meaning of life is. Okay. Also, you got people often share things with you that are private and personal. This is an empath thing. This is a healer thing. Okay. Because people in their 3D bodies, no, they're not looking at you like, oh my God, this person is a shamanic healer that's lived multiple lifetimes with great empathy. And if I share my darkness with them, they will heal me. No, they're not thinking that. They don't know that. They're not viewing you that way. But what is going on is their soul within them, their 5D self, recognizes your 5D self and your soul. And the person on a physical 3D sense can feel your energy. And all they know in their 3D self is you make them feel good when they're around you. You make them feel happy and positive emotions and feelings. And when they leave from an encounter with you, they're uplifted and inspired. Okay. And their soul craves and yearns for that kind of connection with people. And it makes you gravitate towards that person. And so basically, this is you. You're that person. You're that healer. You're the one that emits those kinds of positive energies that inspire and heal people around you and make them want to gravitate towards you. And so your last card out here is someone sends angels and light beings to you to help guide you. Okay, this can be someone alive and someone dead. All right, and it just said 4004, which is 44. So definitely there's archangel presence around you. Like I said at the very beginning of this, Archangel Michael came through right away before I even started interpreting the cards. So you definitely have Archangel Michael as an all-the-time spirit guide. And if you have him, you have all the archangels, period. Okay? But there could be someone in your life that's very religious, or they pray a lot about you and they pray a lot for you. And that, because they pray so much for you, it sends extra angelic presences near you and into your energy. And also, I'm picking up heavily that this is your angels and your ascended masters and your ancestors that are always with you and around you, which are part of your spiritual team, are always sending love, light, and healing to you on a regular basis, okay? Oh, also, I'm picking up too, for a lot of you, that you have a passed on relative, dad, mom, grandma, grandpa, great-grandma, great-grandpa, okay? Even for some of you, it could be a brother or a sister. Maybe you lost your identical twin or fraternal twin. Maybe it's a cousin, okay? But whoever it is, one of your relatives passed on, and they have become like a guardian angel for you, and also are always bringing in other angelic forces to protect you, guide you, and love you. Wow. So, should I pull anything else here, Spirit? Okay, yeah, they say go ahead and pull an archangel. So we will pull an archangel from the Archangel Fire Oracle deck here. Give these a good old shuffle. One more. Spirit, please give me at least one archangel for whoever this is resonating for. All right. There they are, whoever. Oh, look it. I can't make it up. Archangel Michael is on the back of the deck here. And they have him in here as number 23. That's just the number. He was just the 23rd card. But this breaks down to a 5, which resonates with making huge changes in your life to better your experience and step into your power. Okay, I'm going to put Michael right there. That's my right-hand man. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for making your presence known twice in this reading and letting my viewers know that you are with them, protecting them and shielding them with your beautiful blue light. Amen. And look at this. You got Rick Beal. Okay, this is Archangel Rick Beal. He comes out as number 11, which is just the 11th card, but 11 is extremely spiritual, also can represent, a spiritual new beginning for you. And I'm seeing it was 4404 on the time counter. So that's heavy archangel presence trying to usher in stability for you in your life, for your future. Now, let me get into the book about him for you. Yes, I'm a hummer. Because I'm a singer. I don't know if people that sing a lot hum a lot, but I sure do. All right, so he is all about compassion. So this archangel is trying to help bring more compassion into your life, but from other people around you, because I feel like you're someone that you're very compassionate towards anyone and everyone in your life, but you maybe don't get that reciprocated to you, and you deserve to. So that's something you can use to gauge the relationships in your life and figure out who needs to go, because who in your life doesn't show you the same compassion that you show them? Right there, that's a red flag, okay? So it says, no matter how badly others behave, try to see through the eyes of compassion. Treat others as you wish to be treated and promote harmonious relations. Yeah, so basically this archangel is here because they're sick and tired of you getting used and taken advantage of by people in your life. Up to 5 people now, you guys. That's a lot. And so the archangels are like, listen, this has to stop. So they sent Rick Beale into you because his presence is going to force you to see the truth of the people in your life that do not have true compassion towards you and the things that you do and love. All right. And those people got to go. I can't say it enough. If they're not treating you the same way that you're treating them, it's time to say goodbye. Because you only deserve nothing but true and pure harmonious relationships in your life, period. Yeah, he's also going to help strengthen your power, because this angel believes in the power of love and how that helps us to recognize our own incredible power of having just loving thoughts and being compassionate towards other and showing love is one of the biggest and strongest powers a person can possess. And it irritates my soul to no end, these negative, darker people that think it's more powerful to be within their darkness than it is to be within their light. But really, the truth behind all that is what's most powerful is to embrace your darkness and learn to use it when it's needed, but to keep your darkness at bay the rest of the time and express your love and light to others, because love is and will always be the most powerful tool anyone can ever use in any situation. Okay, you guys? So I'm going to leave that there. We're almost at 50 minutes. I'm really excited about this reading. This is really powerful for some of you out there. Like I said, you're some kind of healer. You're some kind of empathic person. You're extremely highly sensitive to your intuition and receiving messages from spirit in the spirit realm. And you are surrounded by a huge spiritual team made up of archangels, guardian angels, angels, ascended masters, spirit guides, ancestors, starseed family, and relatives, as well as there's probably other things too. Okay, guys? So don't forget, it's time to see through the illusions now in these relationships in your life. And it's time to weed the garden. Okay? Get rid of the weeds. They got to go, because they're overgrown in your garden and they're starting to kill out some of the beautiful flowers that you've planted there. All right, guys. I love you all with all my heart. I hope this finds whoever needs it. And I'm always sending love, light, and healing to anyone that needs it. Bye.